paracetamol. You can swallow it straight down like that. I've done everything today on 1/2 cup of tea, and I have a crashing headache. But I had planned to go, try to find where there's not a hole. You can see the chairs at quite an angle. I had planned to go to Châteaubriant tomorrow to do some shopping before going to work on Monday, because my holiday's almost over. And I found myself heading to Châteaubriant today, which is Thursday, not Friday. And to the surprise of both me and my car, when I got to the first roundabout, the real big one, I went right under a bridge and ended up with that in my hand. It's a train that they refer to as a tram train, although it just looks like any normal train. It's a special one that runs between Nantes and Châteaubriant, doing a whole bunch of journeys each day. Mum, myself and Mick, when he came over a really long time ago, I don't actually remember how long ago it was without looking at my blog, I haven't done that yet, we went and we had a look at the chateau and some other things, and Mum and I had planned to go around Nantes again, and there was always another time until there wasn't. So Mick, mate, this one's for you. Here is a video of inside the train, the announcements of all the places it's stopping. I'm not going to drop this in here because, oh look, it's more train stuff. I just want you to listen to this woman's pronunciation. I will never speak French like this.
Mesdames, Messieurs, bienvenue à bord du TER Pays de la Loire à destination de Nantes. Il desservira Issy, Abarré, Nort-sur-Erdre, Sucé-sur-Erdre, La Chapelle-Aulnay, La Chapelle-Centre, Erdre-Active, Babinière, Aluchère-Batignolles, Nantes. Nous vous rappelons que les billets doivent être compostés avant l'accès au train, à l'exception de ceux ayant une validité d'1 jour. Ne laissez pas vos bagages sans surveillance et signalez tout colis ou objet suspect. Merci de votre vigilance. Nous vous souhaitons un agréable voyage.
The journey down to Nantes was fairly uneventful. I got to the station and walked out and tried to get myself a ticket for the local regional transport, the trams and the buses and things, which it's that. This is the first bad thing about Nantes. Nantes, your machines suck. I had to do 4 of them before I found one that could actually read my bank card. So I think you might need to clean the contacts or something. The second thing about Nantes that sucks is I went 1 stop down from the train station to I think they called it Buffet or something, and then it stopped because just beyond that was a bunch of diggers tearing up the ground, and yeah, that's a pretty dick move in the middle of summer. Now, a good thing about Nantes, pretty much everybody picked up on the fact I wasn't French from my accent and replied to me in English. I have books and information that they gave me in English, which was nice of them. And the people were actually really friendly. I stopped a random woman, a rather attractive 40-something, I'm just guessing, I'm useless with ages, and asked her if this line goes to, if this bus goes to near the chateau. And she replied to me in English that no, it doesn't, and gave me complete directions of line B, line A, red, green, I don't remember now what it was. And that was the only part of the journey that actually I was able to do effortlessly. For the rest of the time, I was taking buses in, trains and trams and whatever happened to be around in sort of the right direction, then they would veer off and go completely the wrong direction. So I've had a magical mystery tour of Nantes, or at least the bit of it around where the train station is, and an awful lot of walking, which probably didn't do my headache much good. But along the way, I came across that. Now this is in what is, I think, the Nantes Docklands, or what used to be Docklands. I don't know whether they're ex-naval workers or what. but it's a bunch of guys who are great at making really fancy, complicated mechanical things and just rolling in steampunk aesthetic. Here is an example. Not quite epic enough for you? Okay, try this. This is like straight out of War of the Worlds or Everybody's Nightmares. This was good.
Ça me tue, c'est pour Adèle, ça aussi.
Was that not epic enough for you? Okay. Well, the queue to get into the place was about an hour and 50 minutes. It was really long, and you needed your sanitary pass, and they gave me a little bracelet thingy that proved that I had been checked and verified and I wasn't a plague zombie. And while we were there, something came walking by. Something impressive.
va aller canaler ou quoi? Oh là là.
Now, I didn't get to go on the giant elephant because it was booked up pretty much at the end of the day. I think the best thing for that would be to book online and have it all sorted out before you actually turn up. Certainly that might allow you to skip the ridiculously long queue. They have something that they're planning to do in, well, by a couple of years now, I think 2027 they said, which was to take an old bit of junk land a bit further away, which I think it was an old quarry or something, and turn it into this massive animated animatronic tree thing. To give an idea of what it would look like, they've made a sample branch which was the way out, and here is a little walk down the sample branch. They also had a carousel that you could go on, which is the thing pictured right in the middle there. It was a long way away, so I didn't really bother. I did sort of walk down there, but carousels aren't really my thing. Instead, I got a mug. Souvenir mug. Went on another magical mystery tour of bloody Nantes, because the buses and trains just didn't go where you wanted them to go. And I found a planetarium, which would be interesting to look at next time. The visit was an hour, and I think it started in about 45 minutes, which would mean an hour 45, and that was too long. So what I found was, just around the corner, the home of Jules Verne. I suppose it would probably make a little bit more sense if you were familiar with the works of Jules Verne, other than just sort of an idea of the stories and having watched adaptations of them. But it was €3 and it was fun to look around, and there were some interesting plants and designs and things. And they also supplied information in English, which was useful. Then another magical mystery tour around Nantes to try and find my way back to the train station, which I eventually did after walking a long way, probably about 1.5 kilometers. But on the way there I stopped at the chateau just to have a walk around, and there was a Japanese manga cafe next to it, and I got this, which is a yuzu drink. Weirdest thing ever. To open it, you have a little plastic plunger on top that you have to really wham into it to push this little glass ball down inside. It's supposed to be yuzu flavour, but it didn't really strike me as anything other than just really weak lemonade. I was expecting like, but it wasn't. So I'm thirsty. I still am thirsty. Such is the life of an introvert that quite a number of people noticed my shirt that I made up myself, and quite a number of people I don't think understood a bit of it. Oh well. I got some strawberry biscuit things as well with teddy bears on them, which was kind of cute. I got myself a book about Nantes and all the things that's going on in Nantes in English, which is useful. And even better than all of that, all of the tram routes. So next time, if there is a next time, I might stand a hope in hell of knowing where I'm going. The interesting thing is that I composited my ticket to go onto the train. You can see maybe right up at the top there. And the one for coming back was booked in to be at 5:35. I took the 4:35, sorry, yeah, the 4:35 train. She said if you leave on the train that's the one before, the one after, it's no problem. Don't compost the ticket. So I was wondering how they would handle that, if they went, ah, or anything. Actually, no one checked my tickets. Not on the train, not on the bus, not on the tram, not a bit of it. It was $12.60 each way for the tram train. I think €6 for that. That was kind of expensive. But none of it got checked. Good thing I'm honest then, isn't it? So that was my adventure in Nantes. Not what I planned to do today.